Hello everybody, Flash Trasman with another Trasman Tries. Today we're looking at Orbit Industries. First of all, thanks very much for the developers for giving me allowing me to look at this. This is due for release at point of release of this particular video today. So the developers Kelly gave me a key so I could look at it a bit earlier. So at point of release, as in today, it's due out today. I don't know what time it's due out today, but at point of release, at some point today, it's getting released. So what is it about? Become a space pioneer by building and managing a station of your own on the orbit of distant planets. Focus on design and management will fulfill objectives to progress. Explore, build and prosper. Okay, right. So let's just dive in. There is a demo. At point of recording, there's a demo available. Whether that's still there when it's released, I don't know. But at the moment, there is a demo available. As obviously, you don't want to dive into it. So hopefully, it'll still be there at release. If it is still there at release, dive into a demo, because I do like demos as well. Start new mission. Okay, right. When you first open the game, you will find all these are locked. You at least have to open this acts as your tutorial, so I think you at least have to go into this and do it before you can look at and unlock everything else. And there's different mission types. Some of them are quite brief. Some of them are huge, great big long mission briefings. Yeah. So again, I'm on a pre-release build. I'm on a pre-release build. So again, it's getting updated all the time. But this acts as a tutorial, and I strongly recommend you do it because without it, it's a bit of a steep learning curve. Like I said, so this no time for the caution acts as a tutorial. It should tell you that as well, but it doesn't. But I suppose when you launch the game, when you first go into it, this will be the only mission you've got the option of doing is this one. So when you first open it, because I've opened it, done a bit of work, messed about with it, played a bit, closed it, and reopened it out, all the other missions available. But like I said, I strongly recommend you play that. Economy, normal, project revenue, we'll just leave them down the middle. Errors, i.e. things go wrong. Alright, play. Okay, hopefully the volume silence pick up. Right, hopefully you'll have heard that. Well, obviously, that wasn't there. That caught me off guard a little bit. Or when I went into recording, or when I first started recording it, because that wasn't there when I first opened the game, when I first messing about with it. But yeah, so I'll mess about that in edit, and I'll make sure you can hear that little help guy speaking. Open the station management interface (SMI) to look at the available projects. You can switch to that view by following the controls menu at the bottom. So if we hit the 3. Now go to the exterior station view, SV again, to build a briefing center module. It's ESV, so ESV, we click that one. First, you have to click on the module and then the blue collector. This has improved since I first looked at it. What we're doing? Hang on, cancel. Let's hit escape. Let's try that again. So I want to build. Okay. And what we're doing? Okay. Then on the blue connectors, if we put it there. Navigate to the BCE and confirm if some other module of the station blocks it, it will turn red. You will then have to place it somewhere else or rotate it. Okay, BCE. This is why you need to do the tutorial, do this particular mission, because without it, not a lot of this will make an awful lot of sense. There. Okay. Rotate it. Q. Confirm. Wow, that's a funky looking thing, isn't it? Cool. Modules that produce rushes will need to be wired to the network. Switch to the abstract system layout, ASL, to wire the briefing center. It's all about acronyms, this game is. It's all about acronyms. Open the list of deployable systems and place the briefing. Even since I first looked at this a couple of weeks ago, this has changed. This has changed a lot since I first looked at it. There's clearly work ongoing with this game. It doesn't matter where we put it. Place it somewhere on the grid. I'm wonder what this is going to be all about placement, because I bet there's going to have to be think about where you place things to link everything together, because we can get some really complicated joins, complicated routes. Stop, so no resource will produce. Click on the time, start the time, okay. The percentage needs to be wired. Connect to the ports of simple existing wires. You can create new wires by selecting existing wires. Port system. I'm going to pause this. I would like to pause this to do it. So, basically, what you've got to do now is, thank you, King, let me away. Okay, so like we've got to cut. Well, so I'm going to go that one. I'm going to take you, and I'm going to go like that. How do you get this to go like that? I'm going to go like that then. How do you do that then? New wire. Okay. Connect. The instructions are in my way. They're like that, and then. Okay. Okay, let's hit go. We've connected everything. Is that connecting? Go to the station manager interface to start your first project. Okay. Look, it's gone grey, so we go. Hover the project entry with your mouse and click on the start button when it appears. That one. Okay, is it starting? Oh, there. Got it, wrong side. Okay. So as soon as it hits 100%, close it and collect the reward. Close. Okay. Do I want to go to that with you there? Okay. Now what do we want to do? 3 SMI. Have I paused? No, I haven't. Mission. Starts. We'll start the mission. Well, nothing else to do. Okay. Contracts. Proof of life. So all of we can do all of these. Okay, so let's start this one as well then. Okay, so ongoing. Okay, let's close the SMI. Okay, it's ongoing. Let's go back to the what's that? Let's have a look. So we've got this one. That's that. Let's go to 3, which is the SMI. Air ongoing. So let's go full speed. It's gone 3 times the speed we want to. So we go back to the contracts, open positions, contracts. So at the moment there's nothing we can do because they all need a research lab. There's nothing we can do. We can maybe build another one. Labs, again, these are all acronyms. This is why you really, this, for me, this needs a tooltip. So if you hover over it, it tells you what it is. Because you're a little bit kind of what, yeah, it could do with a tooltip. Just that when you hover over it, it tells you what it is. Just because it would be helpful. It would just be helpful if you could have a quick, because otherwise you could have a sponge like memory to remember off of it. But anyway, just a little thing for me. I'd have it, again, this is, over the last few weeks, this has improved dramatically. Okay, right. Hopefully, when I've edited it, because obviously I'll have edited this after I've recorded it, but before you've watched it, hopefully I'll have sorted out, because I'm not sure I've got the volume high enough. I'm not sure I've got the volume high enough on that to... So, let's look credits. Yeah. So I'll have to mess about when I edit to make sure you can hear all of that stuff. So so we've got that many credits. Okay. So we've got contracts. If we error evaluation, that'll earn us 1.71. So we could do that to earn the credits. This mission will cost us this much. So if we hit that. So if we go back to contracts, there's nothing we can do at the moment because we haven't got the resource. So what is that? That is an ADM. So we go to the outside of the ship. That's not it. Let's go to that one. Let's see what we can do on these type of things. So if we go to kind of here, go to build. There's nothing we can build there. Okay. Let's go to there. So we can build these things here. So if we build this there, yeah, well, let's do that. Gives us that. So that's done again. An ADM. It's an administration module, okay, and that's kind of doesn't really kind of tell us what it does. Import. So we need to connect it. We need to connect it first. Upkeep cost. That's going to cost us 1.29 credits. So the more you add in, the more it's going to cost. So deployable systems. The more you add. So if we deploy this, what do you actually need? If we kind of rotate you, if I kind of rotate you there. Finance overview. Where was that then? It's way too quick for me. So active, that's active. So we can go back to here now. So now we can complete this. So let's go and do that. Parameter panel. Where's the parameter panel? Available. Total available required. I'm not entirely sure what it means. This is your finance overview. Okay. Okay, so bank loans, bank loans. Okay. Installed system. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Supply. Here we go. Workforce. There we go. Supply is 100. Demand is 94. So at the moment we've got more than we need. At the moment, we could join the habit. We could let's see if we join this up. I wonder if the game might not want us to do that. Where do you join to actually? Oh yeah, you join them, don't you? Crazy bonkers everywhere. Okay, so let's go back over into the SMI. Station overview. Procurement. Let's get active missions. So that's nearly done. Okay, so we'll be speaking in a minute. So we just keep adding things to complete missions. That's just me. We need 2 briefing rooms. We need 2 of these things. Okay. I reckon we could do it. Okay. If we start that, we can't because we're currently using that. So we know that mission is going to use up whatever that is, and this. So if we go to contracts, means we can kick this off because we ain't gonna. That's gonna get us. We can kick this one off. So does somebody get made around this one? Not that one. Okay, so let's start that one. Okay, and let's go to the mission. As soon as this one's completed, let's see what that adds to it. Because I'm still. That's money credits, but I'm still not too sure what that is. Wait for it to finish. Okay. So, okay. Now we can go to the mission. This is why, for me, you need tooltips, because that's credits, but I'm still not too sure what that is. I'm still not sure what that is, to be quite honest with you. Let's back to finance overview. Total. Cost. Amount, loan, duration. Right, okay. Installment duration lasts 72 Ts. Okay. Right, okay. So, if we go back to the station overview, that's how long it's going to take to do. Now I understand. Bit of a pain, haven't I? Yeah. Okay. This is the turns we've been going. Okay. If I tick like that, we go quicker. Yeah, right, 72T. It could do with being again, you need tooltips because you're still a little bit kind of unsure as to what you're trying to do or what off of them mean. Let's have a look what else we can do. If we go into the SMI, what else do we need? We can start that one off. That takes a long time, it gets a decent amount of money. Let's kick that one off. When our reactor was flooded, with P radiation, important equipment was left behind, and we now it has to be recovered. Okay. This needs another one of these. So we could build another one of them. We could do. We've got 2 active quests. That can take a while. So why don't we? There needs 2. So we could build another one of them. So if we go back out into the SV, the exterior ship view, we could go and click here, space build, and now we've got this one down. It's like this. If I rotate you around like that, not like it's queuing in it. Okay, that's now doing that. Okay, we've only got 2 of these, wherever they are. Briefing centre. We're going to have 2 briefing centres. So if we now go into here, is it because that's using one of them? See, that's using one of them. Okay, so when that's finished, okay, that's working on that. Is there anything else we can knock up while we're waiting? We could do with another research lab would allow us to do another one of these research labs. Let's see if we can build a research lab. Let's see if we can build. What does it look like? First of all, I reckon that's one there. So if I, yeah, laboratory module. So if I go here, press confirm. It's done it already. So we go lab. Press to build. Oh, hang on a minute. You're a different type of module. Why can't you build on you then? Hang on a second. So we want to click on. I wonder if there's a restriction what I can do. If I click on this module here, space to build. There we go. Got another lab. So we've got 2 labs. With a kind of a mishmash of shapes going on, but not to worry. Let's go into that way. So now, why can't we do that then? Why is it not letting us do this? Is right. Unless you can only take on 2 active quests, 2 active missions. Unless if we go to supply demand. So I've got a wife, haven't I? I've not deployed them yet, pillock. That's why I can't work with them. I haven't deployed them, have we? All right, let's get you deploy you there. There. I can't deploy you behind this. This could get really, really messy if you're not careful. Q to rotate it. Yeah, I wonder if to get to the point where it gets so messy that I wonder if there's an efficiency to how you lay that. Because I'm just chucking them down there. Okay, no deployable systems. Okay, let's go back to the SMI. Now let's go to the contracts. Now we've got lots of open contracts we can pick up. So that's a proof of, let's start that one and that one. We've now got 4 ongoing projects. We've now got supply 144. Yes, we've got more supply. Okay, so we're still just about coping with that. Okay. Okay, so I close that and collect the reward. Okay, close. Okay. Missions 1, here we go. So we need another one of them. Alright, let's have a look what we've got. So I've got all my labs tied up. I've got 2 labs that are tied up doing that. That's done. That's going to be finished in a minute, so we're about to... Right, so we can collect on you. Right, mission. You still need another active defense module. So let's go to the ESV. Let's kind of, where I put it. Is it there, I reckon? Build. We always can't go there because we've got a red notice, so we can't put it there. So let's put it here then. Instantly built. Right, so we've now got to go into the ASL. Yeah, the big thing for me, they need tooltips on these acronyms to help you remember what they are. This is getting messy as well. Let's kind of string you out that way. Let's kind of put you there a little bit, and let's take you to there. Notice there, yes, so we haven't got enough people based on what the man's saying. So let's jump out to the ASV. Let's go onto here and let's see what can we build. I tell you what I'm going to say. Actually, I'm going to put you there. Actually, I'll put you there. Actually. We go to the ASL, deployable system, and we'll take you from there to there. Okay, that's deployed. So 25%. Supply. I'm just waiting for that to jump up. Yes, look, it's creeping up slowly, so let's just jump back here. It's going up slowly. So, output doesn't tell me to take. Interesting. We'd like to know how much that can actually fit in there, but anyway. Right, it's going up slowly, so let's just jump out of there. That's an ongoing. We can start that now. Let's get that started. Yeah, it's also the controls are a mixture of keyboard and select. Yes, you've got a couple of different ways. You can either click up there, or you can hit the keyboard on the one. Alright, so it's going up slowly. Okay, this is a mess. Okay, as I say, I wonder if there's an efficiency rate to how you put together this particular this system overview. Whether there's a penalty as to whether it looks like, I don't know, a bird's nest, a complete mess, or whether there's also a lot of numbers. So I click on that. Input values again. Error values. What I'd like to be able to do this is click on it, and then go down to here and be able to then use the tooltip to see information. Let's go tab. Hang on, before I can stop complaining. Nope, that's not what I want to see. Well, I want to be able to click on it, and now this is the details. I then want to be able to scan over those details and look at what the error values, what they actually. As I was saying before you interrupted me, is that I want to be able to see what they mean by using my master of error, because I've got no idea what those error values mean. So I'd like to be able to. It's lovely looking graphics, but I want to be able to click on it and then bring my mouse over to actually then hover over each one of those little pictures and then a tooltip pop up to tell me what they actually mean. Because that just kind of tells you missions and what have you. Yeah, so there's a lot of information here, and a lot of it you can't work out. You can't tell what it is instantly. Like the input, yeah, I'm whinging a little bit, but it's one of these little quality of life things that you want to be able to see. But anyway, anyway, let's go back to. We've got a shoot. What's that there? Hopefully that's a crew people turn up to move in. Let's go over it now and see what happens when that person docks. Are we going to get a massive jump in people? A big spike in workforce? Because I'm guessing that. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we get more people dock up. In the meantime, that's just taking its time doing that. We've got active missions all going very slowly. Let's speed it up a little bit. Yeah, because you got all these, but until there's no. You don't get any kind of. You don't get an idea of what. There's no kind of. Again, they're here, but there's no tooltips as what they mean. What does it actually mean, and how can you affect it? It's great. There's a lot of information, but there's again it tells you here atmosphere, supply, used, demand, optimum. Again, that suggests to me that I don't know that says to me that's bad. Supply use, so we're not producing enough. If I get this right, I understand this. Yeah, I'm a little bit that confuses me as well because that suggests to me that's not good. Demand 30, we've got 8. So it looks like we're not providing enough to the station. Anyway, let's go. Let's go as fast as we can. Because we ain't got enough people. We know that. Back over here, we're still not got enough people. So do we need another habitation capsule? Might as well stick one on. Let's go to here. Find a little space for one somewhere. Trying to think we've got space because we've only got a limited number of modules. I've got 2 build slots left, so let's go and. Okay, build another one then. I've done it, mate. I've built 2 extra ones now. We ain't got a lot of space for anything else behind you, but let's go into the system, this overview place, so we can go and we can. Okay. Let's have a look over to here now. Okay, so efficiency 42%. Got 0 hours here. Hours are low. Okay, workforce is a problem. I've built 3 habitats. I mean, what more do you want me to do? I've built 3 industrial habitats. I'm not telling you what else I can do. Let's look at contracts that are coming up. We can't complete any. We can do that one. Get cracking on that. Complete that one. Close. Okay. Close it. Okay. So we've got that active. We need whatever the devil that is. So let's go back into the ESV. Let's find a spare blue slot. We've only got 1 left. He wants one of them, but what the devil is one of them? Right, that, but what is it? It's a core. Okay. How do I build one of them? Is it one of these little yellow fellas? I bet I haven't got room for the blinking thing there. It's not letting me build one. So how do I go about building one of these core things? Okay. You want one of them. How do I get one of them? How do we get one of them, I ask you? I don't honestly know. We'll start another one off. Is it a research or your guess is as good as mine? Again, we've got that, but we've got that coming through. Why aren't we getting people coming through then? How many more workforce capture do you want me to build? Unless habitation capsules. Okay. Yeah, so we go to stage, we go to procurement. It wants one of these. I don't know what one of them is. And I don't have to go back and get one either. Let's kick that off. Got 3 active missions at the moment. Okay. We need the money. Let's complete that. I still don't have to get one of them. Let's have a look at this. It's still not telling us, unless I'm missing something somewhere. It's a core is not appearing. Connectors. I don't know what these mean. Lab error. Error. An error's occurred in the lab. Okay. Exactly what we do about that. Is that because we have enough people dotted about? Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's an interesting little game. It's interesting. Let me know what you think about it. For me, it's enjoyable. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying it, but there's still little things that for me that are missing. Like for example, tooltips as to what everything is and how you go about getting one of them. For example, open positions. That requires we've deployed them, so why aren't they working then? So I've deployed 2 extra modules, we've got him there. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me if you've tried the demo and what you thought of the demo. It's a neat little game. The tutorial it's alright. It needs tooltips. It needs more guide as to what half this stuff means. Let me hit pause a second. Let's jog along. Because we need that, but I've got zero clue how to get it. Cluster projects, project procurement, finance overview. It doesn't really tell us what we need. You know, that gives us that, but then that is build. I have to F1 to build. Well, this is different. That's interesting. I've built that. Okay, let's have a look how it's done it outside of the shit, because I built that. She's built it there, but where's it put it? Where's it stuck it? 1, 2. I wonder where it's put that. See, it's like you build it, but where's it put it? And what the devil are you? Ooh, interesting. Okay, I've just built something there. I've just done something. We just built something there. What are you? We've built a tritium battery. Oh, interesting. That's like creeping up at all anyway. So we built that, but I don't know where to put it. One deployable system. You can't put it there. Okay, so let's put you there. Let's go. You put you there. Okay. You are an environmental control. Oh, I wonder if it. I wonder if I go back into here and I go. We can't. So how do we? Do we need? I wonder if it's environmental controls are the problem. You're an airlock. I wonder if it's. I wonder if that could be a thing. We've got another one of these yellow circles to go at. We got one here, haven't we? That's the environment. So if we now go back in, I know. Thank you. Tell me that. If we rotate you, Q, and if that's simple, we just haven't built enough. That makes a difference. Let's unpause it and see. New project available. Okay. There we go. That's it. Now I understand. We didn't have enough. Ah, that's what it is. But again, I figured that out myself. But it's taken me 10 minutes to work it out. That's where you want it. You want it to be more. You want more. You want it to help more like that, to give you that kind of extra, to give you that kind of a bit of a nudge in the right direction. Because it's kind of. Do I need to put another one down? Can we build another one anywhere? Because we're still not maxing out. We're still not 100. This is 69. Okay. We're still not at max. But I haven't got any more space. I've got no more space to put anything in there at all. We are completely out of space. So what do we do now then? Can we add to them? Can we add more to the module? If I hit space, so what else can we build? Lab, commerce. Can we make it bigger? Workforce, main grid. What's the main grid do? Main grid. I've just done something that didn't work. Let's just go into that then and see what I've deployed. That's an airlock. We've just deployed another airlock. So let's stick another airlock there then. So you can go to there. You can go to there, and you can go to there. Okay. I just think that's just these more people coming up. Okay. So if we go and back into here, procurement. So we've got lots of things we can build. Radio dish. Okay. Start that one. We still don't know how to build that thing. Oh, hang on. Or is that? Oh, hang on a minute. I wonder if that gives us research. I wonder if we can I wonder if that helps us research more things to use. Okay, thank you very much. Going. Let's go to max speed. Clear off. So under if this will help. I wonder if this will provide us additional with how to get into there. I wonder if this is our, I wonder if this is our research project details. Okay. Anyway, yeah. I'm enjoying it. There's gaps in it though. There are gaps in close. Research. Let's start with you take longer. You give us produces water from hydrogen. But you don't know. We don't know what that is. This we'll build that. This is a part I find a little bit frustrating. I don't know what you are and how to build you. All right. Therefore, I don't know if any of these are actually relevant or valid or not. Anyway, yeah, some things like that you could do like a bit more expanded. We can start with that one. Let's jump back out to the ASL. We're now taking care of the workforce problem. So basically you can't just dump down additional habitats. You've got to put down more airlocks, batteries, and environmental controls, which is good. It means that you've got that whole kind of production line of needed, the whole like production line of things that you need to complete every different thing. If that makes sense. You can't just kind of spam out habitats like I was doing there. You've got to kind of the production chain almost really of everything. Let's go to over here. So we can close you. That gives us a bit more cash. That's nearly done. That gives us a bit more cash. But then I wonder how we're meant to build, where we're meant to build additional stuff when we've actually run out of space. Close you. Research, we've got no more research. We still haven't got you because I don't know what you are, how to build you. Unless I'm missing something somewhere. Let's have another look, make sure I'm not missing somewhere. Okay. You're going down to the... There's nothing there. There's nothing there. So how the devil do we build that? How the devil do we do that? Civil admin. He's not getting too annoying. Mission. So we've got plenty we can crack on with. You require other things, right? So we can now. I bet you now we're about to build that. I bet you. Right. I think I can crack. I think I'm starting to work out what we have to. We open these up by doing these type of research things. I think if I complete you, close. Let's kick off you. Alright. Now let's back out into the ESV level. Where the devil... Where do we build anything? How do I go about building stuff? How do we extend our stations so we can build things? Or do we have to dismantle things? The thing is, how do you extend your station? How do you tack things onto the end of it? Interesting. So if I want to build something now, have I got to dismantle something else to build it? Okay, so if I... No deployable systems. Yeah, so... I've got to dismantle something to build something else. Interesting. So you've got this kind of sacrifice you've got to make. So if I dismantle you, then if I go onto there, and then we can now build that. We still can't. Or we can build a radio wave thing. All of a sudden, everything comes jigged around. Oh, I like it. So if I go to you, if I can we move you? No, we can't. Interesting. Right, okay. Fascinating. There's a lot to it. The tutorial needs to be a bit stronger. And how do we extend this? Because we need more modules, we need more bits. Make the big, that's an airlock. That's more of them. We need more modules, because the amount of this module's not long enough to do anything. Cancel that. Let's have a look. See, that's instantly knocked down our available workforce because we haven't got enough airlocks for it to come through. which kind of makes sense. Okay, so how do you add? What are you? You are a... Okay, thanks very much for that. Let me hit pause. It's a very just one more go. It's very much just one more go about this game. You constantly think, oh, I want to do that, I want to do that. It is very much just one more game. I quite enjoy that. But then you have to sacrifice. Yeah, I like how you got to choose as to whether if we can drop a research station, but it means it limits us to doing what we can do. Stuff like there's a lot of complexity. We've got 2 labs. We don't have to have 2 labs. But if I drop that lab, I can then build that, and I can do a lot more contracts. So, for example, if I went into a research lab, which is one of these, and I dismantle it, I then go into build, and I go build radio, put a radio there, and it's spacebar there. They go back into the SMI, and I've got to connect it first. So you need a pink. We haven't got a pink. What the devil's a pink? Oh, we need. Oh. So what do you? So we. Oh. So now we've now deployed this, but we've got nothing to. So we've built this, but this requires. Oh, I do like this. This requires 2 different kind of engines we don't yet have. It requires this. We don't tell them what you are, and water. So this is again. It's one of those things that you kind of. I have got no clue what that is. So how do I go about? Yeah. So I don't. That's water, obviously, but we haven't got a clue what that is. So now, if I go back into my SMI, I go to my research. Right. Yeah, I'm a little bit. How do I go about getting that then? So then we have to. Then you have to stop picking the research we can do. That's invalid. It's a fascinating game. It really is. But it does need. There are things that you need tooltips as to what all these things mean. You need a better way of knowing. If we look at this, how we go about getting that. Because I like the way you need that to be able to get things to run. However, I have got no clue how to get that. I'm assuming you get it through research. But the fact that you highlight it, but then you can't scroll over to the details pane to see what that actually is, and what you do with it and where it goes. So I'm assuming that's going to be some kind of other things we've got to research. But anyway, overall, this has got a very just one more go about it game. It really has just got literally just I'll have one more go, and I enjoy it like that. But there are gaps. There are parts of it that you kind of I want to see change. But saying that, the changes I've seen in this since I've had the pre-build have been fantastic. So it's certainly something that's improving all the time. I'm not sure if it's early access yet or not, or whether it's gone into full release. It doesn't say on the Steam page where it's early access. I'm just looking there. It doesn't say whether it's early access or not, but yeah. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Yeah, it's certainly a fascinating game. It's certainly got a lot of potential. You know me. If you watch my channel, you know, I'll do like tutorials. It's good, but there are some gaps in it. But yeah, anyway, it's very addictive. It's just one more go about it. And this is a mess in here. This is a right state. It's a right state. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you've played the demo, let me know. If you've played the demo already, let me know what you thought about the demo. yeah, and let me know if I've missed anything. Let me know if you're looking forward to seeing it on release, and if you're watching this after release, let me know what I've missed, because I'd love to, because it's definitely just got one more go about it. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and as ever, I shall see you next time. Thanks very much. Bye.